What is happening, you guys? It's your boy Jimmy C, and I'm here to bring you what is happening in the UFC with these quick turnarounds. That's right, these quick turnarounds. And I know you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about these last minute, exciting while they may be at the moment, but at what expense? You know what I'm saying? And what brought this to my attention was a an interview that Shafkat Rakhmonov had recently, in where he said that he was offered the fight versus Bilal Muhammad for October 5th in Salt Lake, Utah.
Actually, I already been offered a fight to fight Bilal, and I accepted the fight against Bilal, but unfortunately, he declined to fight me due to the timing issues. He wasn't ready to defend his belt on that time. So we'll see.
And of course, he said that Bilal turned it down. And I mean, can you really blame the guy? I mean, I know that he said that he's willing to fight anyone to defend this belt, and also that it didn't matter, where it was, when it was, who it was. He was there to just, take as many bodies as he can and be the greatest ever. But that doesn't mean that he's gonna say yes to every single time the UFC is gonna come in and be like, all right, you're gonna fight. Bilal had just got done fighting Leon Edwards at UFC 304 July 27th. Now, Shafkat saying that they offered him to fight October 5th. That's only like 3 months. Now, I know Alex Poatan Pereira has been coming around and doing this a lot lately, and he did it at UFC 303. Because right before that, he had just fought and beaten Jamal Hill at UFC 300 April 13th. And him and Yuri actually both fought on that card. And they both turned around at UFC 303, which went down June 29th. Both Alex and Yuri fought at UFC 303. And then later we find out that Yuri accepted the fight, but he was injured. And that reminds me about Aljamain Sterling. Aljo versus Henry had recently gone down May 6, 23. Quick turnaround versus Sean O'Malley August 19th, 23. That's like 3 months. Sounds like they were trying to do the same thing to Bilal, only Bilal was smart enough to tell them to fuck off. Aljo knew that if he told them to fuck off, that they were gonna strip his belt. Cause up until that point, there were already, just all kinds of shit talk between Dana and Aljo, and how they both just, something was going on between all of them. So yeah, he beats Henry five rounds, split decision, May 6th, and then they pit him up against versus Sean O'Malley August 19th, and he loses. He gets knocked the fuck out. And then Yuri also lost UFC 303 right after a quick turnaround at UFC 300. So you can't really blame Bilal. I would definitely not say that he's ducking Shafkat, because I doubt that he's ducking him at all. I'm pretty sure he's just waiting to. I mean, he's fighting Shafkat Rakhmonov, and if you don't know who that is, I'm gonna put a video together on him so you can find out who he is. But this is a guy that's to be taken seriously, not some guy that you jump on a quick turnaround to make some money, because that's all this is. Quick turnarounds are just quick cash grabs for the UFC. That's why they throw, a pretty little number towards these fighters, because they know that in return they're going to be making a way bigger chunk. But at what expense? At what cost?
I knew that was coming. Trust me.
Are they good fights? Like I was saying earlier, maybe at the moment. But think about the full potential of what it could have been had both of these guys came in with fully healed, full training camps, as healthy as possible, because it's rare for a fighter to go in there 100%. But it's, everything's just going towards the best of their abilities to go in that cage as healthy as possible, the best training camp as possible, not quick turnarounds. I mean, I get it. I think something like this, maybe for a younger fighter, up and comer, maybe these, newer organizations, but not for UFC. High caliber organization with so many MMA athletes, and instead of promoting and trying to push all these other up and coming fighters or other fighters in general, they just rely on these certain exciting fighters. I mean, dude, Alex is about to fight again versus Roundtree on that Salt Lake, Utah. And the dude just got done fighting Yuri June 29th. And he is about to fight again. Yeah, it's more than 3 months, but the dude's been not training. He's been like on a tour and doing all kinds of other stuff, so he's barely probably gonna start maybe right at the 3-month mark a training camp. So I don't know, man. It sucks. I feel like it's at the expense of the fighter's health and their future, because they're this is what they rely on as their source of income. And if they're coming in and accepting these fights, while yeah, the payoff might be good at that moment, the price to pay is their health, their chin being gone, their chances of getting another title shot. There are so many things that they put on the line and risk by doing these quick turnaround fights. And like I said, I feel like we kind of get gypped too. I feel like it could be a way more exciting fight, and I feel like, yes, while the knockouts, the flashy knockouts are exciting, I also appreciate a really highly skilled combat, like where two guys are just at their best, going at it. You see all this fight IQ happening, and it's like a dance, man, and it's fucking badass when that goes down. And I feel like we're sometimes we're gypped from that, from a really good performance from both of these great athletes. But I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think. Go ahead, hit the like, hit the subscribe, share the video, comment down below, do what you need to do. And in the meantime, you guys, I'm gonna holler at you guys.